Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. This is my first video, so bear with all the technical mistakes and technical difficulties. By looking at the thumbnail and the title of the video, you'll probably have an idea why I'm here and why I have this video out and why I have it out on Christmas. I have no idea why my first video is out on Christmas. But anyways, my name's MB and I'm starting a channel about Arsenal because I've been a lifelong Arsenal fan from pretty much from the first time I kicked a ball in my life. So yeah, um, welcome to the channel. I'm going to share my thoughts pretty much on every match day and every match week. Um, and also, it's been pretty good since the start of the season. We started well, like house on fire, pretty much. Multiple clean sheets. In fact, more than multiple clean sheets. So many clean sheets. Um, I was going well until Gabriel got injured, and then we had to start shifting people because we had so many injuries. But yeah, the last game we got lucky. I mean, we played really well. Thinking about it, like if you think back, compared to we had problems creating chances, like open play chances, but we ended up creating open play chances in the first half. First half was pretty strong against Crystal Palace, but we didn't end up finishing. So it's the same problems again when you look at it. Gabriel Jesus was back after like so many months, maybe a year of injury, and he looked sharp. But again, it's the same Gabriel Jesus we know from the last 4 years, where he links play, he does everything well, but when it comes to finishing, it's straight at the keeper. But then still not going to get at him because he's back after a year, so it's going to take some time. But we need to start scoring goals because our defenders have been doing a job for a while now, and midfielders have our defenders and midfielders have pretty much been carrying our team, but our strikers don't. Front line really needs to chip in with goals now because it's I think our highest goal scorer is Gyökeres, and he's been okay, even though I think we need to move, like shift the way we play for him, because it's we have not changed the way we play. We have expected him to change. It should be that way, but I think even we should change. We don't release the ball quick enough to him. He makes a lot of runs, but we always go sideways. For some reason, our attack always goes like through the wings. We never do like vertical passes. We used to when we had Partey in the midfield with Rice, when Rice used to just move forward and Partey was just alone. But Rice has a different role this season because he's pretty much given the license to go box to box, and Zubimendi is just shielding. But it's weird, sometimes you see Zubimendi up the field as well, but they have a pretty good connection, so midfield's not an issue as well. Midfield only becomes an issue when Rice is not in there, because when Rice is not in the midfield, midfield is very is easy to penetrate through, like vertically. It's very easy because Marino is slow, and Marino and when Zubimendi is with Marino, it looks a little shaky as well because Zubimendi doesn't look the same when he's with Rice and when he's with Zubimendi. When he's with Marino, sorry, it's completely different player. And if we like compared to a new, like last season team and this season, like the people we have added, everyone's looked, I'd say, what, 6 out of 10, if and lower, no, but nothing higher than that. Zubimendi's probably been a best signing, like summer signing, if you look at it. Or like Mascara, he started off, but he got injured, and it's less sample size. But Zubimendi's been like consistent in terms of 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10 performances. I still like he's had 2, 3 bad performances, like against Manu, the first game of the season. I think our whole team was bad, so you know it's not right pointing him out alone. But the only little criticism if I have with Zubimendi is when he's facing the goal, like when he has his back towards our goal. That's when I think it's a little bit of an issue because that's when we conceded against Tottenham. He lost the ball against Liverpool at Anfield as well. So he needs to start releasing a little quicker, but everything else, it's been he's been really good. Uh, Coming to right back, I'm really worried about Timber because he's been playing pretty much every single game, and couple games he could get rest. Ben White started playing. We had another Saliba got injured, so then we had to move defenders around, and Ben White had to play two consecutive games. I mean three, and then he got injured, so now he's out for a month. So Timber doesn't get any rest. If they're looking to sign anyone in the January transfer window, I'd say we should get a midfielder and a right back and a left winger, but then we are already stacked in the attack, and I think after the way Martinelli is performed now, uh, Arteta is going to play him on the weekend, even though I think Trossard should start because he's a way better uh, attacker. He's pretty much been our best attacker, Leo, this season. Because Saka has been. I still think Saka is injured. I don't think he's fully fit, but he's not been to the levels like every year. The Saka we know, because Saka we know is pretty much starts strong and then he goes like at the end of the season. Saka is a little, but he always starts strong, but he's not started strong this season. Also had injuries, but yeah, none of our attackers have hit second. I mean third, fourth, fifth gear, but we're still top of the league. So let's just hope we keep going like this and win it this year because it's been so many years of torture, and it's really pretty much every team has won something since we last won the FA Cup. So it's a little shameless not to win anything because at this point, like, keep coming second. We really need to win a trophy this year. So even though it was shameless enough to go through like in penalties at home against Palace, it's good we are in the semi final closer. Two more games and we have a final to play. Hopefully, we have Chelsea as well. I hate Chelsea. I hate them. Growing up, I always had Man U and Chelsea fans around me, and like realistically, let's be honest, in that time, like 2009, 2014, 15, we got bullied. We, I just had to pray that every game away, let's just draw because we hardly won away. It's probably 1 or 2 years, like 3, 4 years maybe out of the 8, 9, 10 years. We have two wins in like 16 years at Old Trafford. Three recently, if you count the Obama and COVID. But yeah, against big teams, and now we have started moving. So we really need to start, with this team. Otherwise, this team will just be like the Tottenham team. It won't be remembered. Anyways, leaving all that, I wanted to go through pretty much like how we're on top of the league, even though our defense and midfield has pretty much carried us and won us points with the odd goal here and there. Now we really need attack to push us and win some games because we just can't keep relying on a defense. If we keep relying on a defense, is we're going to draw more games than win games, and we need to win more games because the last 2, 3 years that we have not won the league. Let's forget last year. I'm not even counting because last year was just embarrassing. Even though if a lot of people say injuries, we didn't play well. But the year before and the year before, I mean, the first year we challenged was pretty much the best football we played, and then Saliba's injury and Jesus' injury pretty much he rushed back. Jesus when Trossard won Player of the Month. Anyways, that's too far. Don't want to rant about that. But yeah, the first season we challenged, we played the best football in the league, and we didn't win it. Second season, we took, we went slow, went to the bye, came back, and it was probably our best season, and we ended up losing it. I don't know, like 1 point, but this year he has to win a trophy for me because it's been a while now. We just can't keep doing this and not winning anything. Um, my first video, yeah, we went with this. I also wanted to cover and keep it short because I don't just see how it is first and move forward from here. But yeah, we're playing Brighton on the weekend, and City play before us, so they play Forest at 12:30 kickoff. So hopefully if they end up winning, and so they'll go on top of the league for a few hours, and we just win and stay on top of the league and have 2 more points, like have a 2 point lead. Hopefully they drop points. So early kickoff, so you never know what happens. They're playing away as well. Forest lost their last game. They're in relegation battle. Team in relegation battle. Even though it's early, fighting for points. Every point's valuable for them. So hopefully City drop points and we take the lead again after, with them being on top for some hours. But we need to have a good, strong performance. We're at home against Brighton. It's not like they're going to stay back and you know camp in their own box. They're going to come out and play some foot. They're going to play football as well. So we really need to start playing on the front foot quickly and making those chances count and take the lead early in the game. Let's not just stretch it, because in the last 2-3 games, we've been creating chances, and then nothing goes in, and then it creates panic everywhere, and then we get emotional. We're still emotional side. We need to get out and start not being that emotional at home, especially. It never happens away. We're very emotional at home for some reason. I don't know why, but hopefully that stays away from all the results and we keep winning. But against Brighton, they're going to come play football. We just need to keep it the same way we're playing. I wouldn't say the same way we're playing. The defense and the midfield, we need to start moving the ball quicker, because I still feel Saliba and like Gabriel, when at the start of the season, until Gabriel got injured, they had too many passes between each other. And like with him, Raya, we need to push the ball forward. It's just these two passing. But I also wanted to uh, have my, I wanted to put what a team I'd like to see against Brighton. So I'd start with Raya and goal. I'd put like the back four remain the same pretty much. Um put Timber right back, Saliba center back. Uh, Now, ooh, if I don't know if Gabriel's back, Gabriel won't be back. We shouldn't play him. Probably play him next year now. Just rest him for the next 2 games. If Hincapi is back, play Hincapi as center back and Calafiori left back. If not, Calafiori center back, Miles left back, Rice, Sukumendi, right wing Saka, left wing Trossard for me. Even though Martinelli had a good game, I start Trossard and bring Martinelli on, because tired legs and Martinelli's speed. It's worked in the Champions League. Hopefully, Brighton coming out this game gives him more space and behind, and tired legs he can punish them if required, which I hope doesn't happen, because I really miss the times when we used to finish games, 60 minutes in. And if we can do that and rest some players, that would be great, because it's the games are coming thick and fast now, and all four competitions. And if we want to win trophies this year, it's going to be like that, because to win trophies, we have to go deep into all competitions. But yeah, sorry, I got sidetracked. Right wing Saka, left wing would be Trossard. 10, I know he's going to go for Odegaard, but I'd go Eze, because, again, uh, controversial opinion, but I think that Odegaard that we saw in the first 2 years, where he had 15 goals, and the next season I think he had 8 goals, 8 assists. I think we'll never kind of see that Odegaard again, because he's just become too controlled now. It's just retain the ball. Even though with Eze, he's going to lose the ball a lot. That's because he'll take a lot of risk. And if you don't take risk, then we're just going to keep passing it sideways and hope for Saka to put a ball in, or Rice to put a ball in from the corner and someone to nod it in. But we can't keep doing that, because we did that last season and blamed it on injuries. And I know that this attack is way better than just doing that. So we Let's just get start. Let's get the ball, rolling, and start scoring goals before the new year. Finish on top. And yeah, if I had to, I'll give my predictions and probably keep this video short for the first one, and see how y'all like it. Give me an honest review, everyone. It's my first video, so I've given it pretty much, you know I've tried, and I'm giving my honest thoughts. It's And this is my plan. I'm pretty much going to, react to every match, every other team as well, because on the weekends I tend to watch all the games. I'm going to react to the games I've watched. I won't react to the games that I won't watch and simply just come and give my opinion. But it's mostly going to be Arsenal, because that's the team I love and that's the team I support. So it's yeah, my views are mostly going to be around Arsenal. And later on, I also have, we play a lot of pro clubs with my friends. So um, once I get used to all of this one by one, start adding that as well. But yeah, I really, I hope we end up winning this game, because it's really important. Every game is important, right? We can't drop points because City's been winning game after game, and we need to. I know we're on a run of winning games. Like, we lost against Aston Villa recently, but we need to start, you know, uh, having that run where we start winning without any draws and without any losses anywhere, because we can't let City get ahead of us, because we know we have been here before, and we can't start chasing this early. And with the performances we had at the start of the season, it shouldn't be this close, but we are here, and this is what it is. Well, even though that's my lineup, like what I said earlier, the same defense, I still think he's going to play Odegaard instead of Eze, and Eze is going to come off the bench. And striker, I hope he starts Gyökeres, because Gyökeres we got him for a reason, and we need to start playing him. And even he needs to do better, because like I said earlier in the video, Brighton's going to leave some spaces, and they have their main defender. I mean, Baleba is on international duty, right? AFCON's on, so I think Baleba is away. So if Baleba is away, the midfield should be a little weaker compared to what they had the entire season, and he's not been great after the links like to Manu have gone away. So we need to really pick up 3 points in this game. What I think mainly in this game is going to be important is the chances that we get. We need to put them away, because if we don't put the chances away, it's going to be a long game, similar to what we had in the last 3 games, where the own goals bailed us out. The own goals are not going to bail us out every single game, or the corners are not going to help us. Well, we are really good at them, but the corners are not going to help us every game. So I hope Jokeris gets, his touches. It's early in the game. Touches are not heavy, and we're not passive. Because I feel like in the last 5 6 games, even throughout the season, the first 45 minutes we're just warming up, like we're just passing it around. Like Gabriel and Saliba have like 300 passes with Drea around them, and then as soon as the 50th minute hits, or after the first half, when we come out for the second half, suddenly the passes are quicker. Everyone's moving quickly. So I still think if we play at even not our best, like third gear, fourth gear, we can beat Brighton. Um, I'd from my predictions, like for this video and what I'm predicting, I think we'll get a 2-1. Like, I'll go for a safe prediction, a 2-1 win. Even though I'd love a 2-0, because we as a team, when we get clean sheets, we build more confidence and keep moving forward. So let's end the year with a couple wins. I'll do a video after the game, like I mentioned earlier, where I'll go through whatever happened in this game, and I'll preview a little bit of the Aston Villa game as well before the end of the year. And hopefully, we end on top at the end of the year, just like how we are at on Christmas. So yeah, guys, that's the end of the video. Pretty much covered whatever I felt like. And yeah, if you had enjoyed the video, please like, share, and subscribe. and share it with your friends.